The holidays can feel like a lot. The shopping, the decorating, the coordinating, the trying to make everything perfect for everyone. And by the time December 25th arrives, you're exhausted. But what if next year you did something completely different? What if instead of stress cleaning before the guests arrived, you were sipping mulled wine in a medieval square lit by thousands of twinkling lights? What if instead of fighting traffic at the mall, you were watching your children's faces light up at handcrafted wooden toys they've never seen before? What if Christmas wasn't something you survived, but something that filled your soul? That's what a Christmas market river cruise can do. So today I'm walking you through exactly what makes this experience so transformative. Plus, we're going to do a little history about one particular city along the main river because it became the beating heart of an empire. Let's talk about a new kind of Christmas. Here's what I hear from families every November. I love the idea of the holidays, but the reality, it's exhausting. You're managing expectations, buying gifts nobody really needs, trying to create magic while juggling everything else in your life. And the travel, don't even get me started. Crowded airports, stressful family dynamics, someone's always disappointed. A Christmas market river cruise flips this entire script. Instead of doing the holidays, you experience them. Instead of managing logistics, someone else handles every detail. Instead of the same four walls and same traditions, you're immersed in centuries old European Christmas culture. It's not about escaping your family. It's about giving your family space to actually connect without the weight of everything else. Let me paint the picture. You wake up in a new city almost every morning, but you haven't packed, you haven't navigated anything. Your floating hotel brought you here while you slept. Every city is transformed for Christmas. We're not talking about a few lights at the mall. We're talking medieval town squares filled with handcrafted wooden huts, the smell of roasted almonds and cinnamon, choirs singing carols in German, artisans demonstrating century-old crafts. The pressure is off. No cooking, no hosting, no cleaning. Your only job, show up and soak it in. The experiences are included. You can go on guided walks through Christmas markets. Onboard cooking decorations are offered. Traditional German holiday meals are served. Sometimes even a visit from Saint Nicholas himself. Your family actually has time together, not rushed time between errands, real time. Walking on cobblestone streets, tasting marzipan, laughing over mulled wine or the hot chocolate for the children. This is what holidays are supposed to feel like. Let me get specific about why this works so beautifully. It is multi-generational magic. This is perfect for families with grandparents, parents, and children all traveling together. Here is why. Grandma and grandpa can enjoy the Christmas markets at their own pace, or maybe they stay on board with a book or a glass of wine. Parents can take their adolescents to explore independently, and kids can participate in onboard crafts and activities. Everyone gets what they need, and you all come together for meals with stories to share. No one is exhausted, no one is left out, everyone actually enjoys it. This is also authentic cultural immersion. These aren't tourist traps with mass-produced ornaments. These are markets that have existed for hundreds of years. You're buying hand-carved nativity scenes from the artisan who actually made them. You're tasting gingerbread made from recipes passed down through generations. You're hearing Christmas carols in their original languages. Your children aren't just learning about different cultures, they're experiencing them with all five senses. This is the kind of travel that stays with you. Here's the third reason. There's zero holiday stress. And let's be real, the holidays at home come with a mile-long to-do list. On a Christmas market cruise, Your biggest decision is whether to have schnitzel or spätzle for dinner. Everything else is handled. Meals are prepared, excursions are organized, entertainment is planned, travel logistics are managed. You get to be present, not perfect, just present. And honestly, that might be the greatest gift you can give your family. All right, let's get practical about what this looks like. Most Christmas market cruises run from late November through December. They typically sail on the Rhine, the Main, or the Danube rivers, and you'll visit cities like Nuremberg, home to Germany's most famous Christmas market, Cologne, where the cathedral towers over the sparkling markets, Strasbourg, French Alsace charm with incredible lights, Vienna, imperial elegance meets festive tradition, and Frankfurt. More on this gem in just a moment. Your ship becomes a floating winter wonderland. There's holiday decorations, seasonal menus, special entertainment, but it's not cheesy. It's elegant, thoughtful, cozy. And here's the daily flow. You'll arrive at a new port, explore the Christmas markets, maybe with a guide or independently. You'll return to the ship and have dinner and holiday entertainment and sail to the next destination while you sleep. And yes, it's cold. Think 30s to 40s Fahrenheit. But that's part of the magic. The cold makes the mulled wine taste better. The lights glow warmer. The experience more authentic. And you're never far from a cozy cafe or your heated ship. All right, let's get back to Frankfurt. So let's talk about why this city matters. Its name literally means Ford of the Franks on the Main. It was a crossing point, a meeting place, a strategic location along this vital waterway. And because of that river location, Frankfurt became the place where German kings and emperors were elected. This was officially codified in 1356 with the Golden Bull, a decree that made Frankfurt the designated site for imperial elections of the Holy Roman Empire. Think about that. For centuries, the most powerful rulers in Europe were chosen in this city. Coronations were held here. Treaties were signed here, all because of Frankfurt's position along the Main River. Why does this matter for your Christmas cruise? Because when you're strolling through Frankfurt's Romanberg Christmas market, sipping mulled wine in the shadow of the historic city hall, you're standing where emperors stood. This isn't just pretty lights and shopping. You're walking through layers of European history, and that's what makes travel like this so soul-filling. It's not surface level, it goes deep. Christmas market river cruises aren't for everyone. Let me be clear about who thrives on these trips. This is perfect if you want a meaningful alternative to typical holiday traditions, are traveling with multiple generations. You value cultural experiences over beach relaxation. You want zero planning stress during an already busy season. You're looking to create new family memories. You love the idea of waking up somewhere magical. You appreciate authentic, centuries-old traditions. This is less ideal if you prefer warm weather holidays, need lots of independent exploration time, want a party atmosphere. These cruises are more refined. If you aren't interested in Christmas or holiday things, they're not for you. The people who love Christmas market cruises, they're the ones who come home saying, that was the best holiday season we've ever had. Let me tackle the questions I hear most. Isn't it too cold? Yes, it's crisp, but that's part of the authentic experience. And honestly, the cold makes everything cozier. The hot drinks taste better, the lights feel more magical, plus you're ducking into warm shops, heated ships, and cozy restaurants constantly. What if my children get bored? Most Christmas market cruises have family-friendly activities on board. Cookie decorating, craft sessions, holiday movies, and the markets themselves, they're full of things kids love. Toy vendors, sweet treats, carousels, puppet shows. Are these cruises expensive? So they are an investment, but consider what is included. You'll get accommodations, meals, excursions, transportation, entertainment, and all the logistics. When you add up what a traditional holiday vacation costs with hotels, meals, activities, the value becomes clear. So, when should we book? Christmas market cruises actually sell out fast. So, ideally, you're going to want to book 12 to 18 months in advance. But if you're looking for this year or next, reach out. Sometimes there are last minute opportunities and I can help you find them. Here's what I want you to understand. This isn't just a vacation. It's a reset. It's permission to step off the hamster wheel of holiday expectations and actually experience what this season is supposed to be about. Connection. You're walking through a snowy market holding your daughter's hand. Wonder. Watching your teenager's face when they see Cologne Cathedral lit up for Christmas. Presence. Sitting with your parents over dinner, actually talking without a to-do list looming. And joy. Real, unforced, spontaneous joy. That's what this trip offers. Not perfection, not Instagram-worthy moments, although you'll probably get those too, but genuine soul-filling experience that become part of your family's story. So if you're sitting there thinking, I'm tired of the same stressful holidays, I want something different, something meaningful. Let's talk. Christmas market cruises book up months in advance. But if this is calling to you, we can explore what's available and design something extraordinary. Head over to branchesandblossomstravel.com and schedule a consultation, or drop a comment below with your biggest question about Christmas market cruises. And if this resonates, share it with someone who needs a new kind of holiday season. Subscribe for more real talk about creating travel that fills your soul, not just your camera roll. Here's to a Christmas that actually feels magical, and I will see you next time.